Welcome to the Where's the Focus podcast. WTF is an entertaining yet educational ride with top guests from every industry. Knowing where your focus goes, your energy flows. Hosted by top-selling author, sought-after speaker, leading coach, and high-level executive in the financial industry, Daniel Manginelli. So, WTF.
Welcome back to the WTF Where's the Focus podcast. How about a sound, Jen? Give me a sound. We're on a studio. We have no sound effects. My gosh, because I'm flying on an airplane to Detroit, Michigan. How about a sound effect for that? Nothing?
I don't know what kind of sound an airplane makes.
All right, producer Jen's offsite to look at her. How you doing, Jen?
And I'm still making the noises. See, there's a clap.
How about feedback from your guest last week? How'd that go?
Amazing. So much positive feedback, even from the gym and different trainers, people that I haven't talked to. So it's been awesome. Everyone has been tuning in, so I'm glad.
Nice.
Yeah.
If you missed that one, people, go back and check it out because it was pretty awesome. Before you do that, please hit the subscribe button or the like or just rate this podcast. We can use some love from you all out there, please. So as I'm writing some stuff and I'm thinking on the drive for us to do our wonderful WTF podcast, I'm baffled on why people start things they want to accomplish and then stop. So, Jen, is it human nature that people want something and then take no action to have the ability to stick with it?
I think it is in a way. I just feel as we grow older, we just make more excuses for ourselves. I've now say that I don't say excuses for myself or put excuses up for things that I want to accomplish. I say that I have another answer. See, so I'm finding a loophole, but I'm just setting myself.
You're finding a loophole while I'm asking.
I'm setting myself up for failure. Just
all right,
simple things.
You're giving yourself an out.
Yes.
You're giving
myself an out to make myself feel like better, even though it's not.
It's hard. It's hard for me because I get called like a robot.
I mean, you're different.
Because I choose not to compromise my beliefs and I have the willpower to stay on course. But I have to believe that we all possess that quality that why we start something and then others quit.
But how long did it take you to become that person with that mindset?
I don't, and that's a part of it. I have the realization that it takes time.
It does take time.
We all want things now, and we don't want to make any sacrifices that it takes.
Yeah. I think that's the problem, is the time. No one wants to put in the time.
Right, achieving at a high level isn't easy.
No.
It takes saying no to some. It takes no to saying some things and replacing the wants or needs, and saying no to what we really want is hard. But it's much easier if we replace that want with this is what I need to do. So your question was, how long did it take? I think I just put it in my mind that there wasn't a compromise on what I need to do, and it's that there isn't a time frame that you want to accomplish your desires. Is there a time frame? I mean, do you have things like where you say this is the time frame, you wrote something down that this is the time I want to accomplish it by?
Yes.
So we all want.
Yeah. It is.
We all want things, but there's no time frame. When you write things down, there's no clear destination from it. And I'm a firm believer that dates drive destiny.
Yeah.
When you set a date when you're going to do something, you find a way to do it. If you really want it, I'm telling everybody right now, and you ask me how I do it, I set a date. And the bigger part is tell people about it. Like, I'm going to weigh X by May 31st.
That's exactly what I did.
And you put yourself out there, or I'm going to obtain my real estate license by X.
Right.
You're putting a date that drives the destiny. And a lot of us say, you know what, I need to get my real estate license. Or, man, I wish I could lose 10 pounds. Right? Or in sales, I'm going to hold a lunch and learn. But then you set the date. And when you set the date, it's like a party. Right? My wife just had a baby shower. And she wanted to do it for whenever it was. But as soon as you set the date, you have to plan it because you send out the invitations. And you send out the invitations and everybody's going to be there. You have to go through with it.
I think, like you said, it's the factor is that you have to tell people, because people like myself, I don't like to disappoint others. So when I tell somebody like, my goal is to weigh this by June, which is my true goal, Now I have others who are like, oh, well, you haven't been to the gym in 2 days. What's up? And I'm like, oh, darn, I forgot these people are putting pressure on me. So now I have to accomplish this.
No, it's called accountability. But you make sure you only bring the people that want you to succeed, because there's so many people that are waiting for you not to, that it's tough. So keep those people that are with you. I'm going to say this again: dates drive destiny. The dates that you put, everything has to begin with an end date in mind. As soon as you start something, you have to have an end date in mind. Because we all could just say we want something, but the people who are going to get it are the ones who set a date and get it done. That's the key. So today's podcast, though off-site and no microphone and no whoop-whoop sound effects, is a quick one. It's a quick one. And the reason why also is because I made a commitment that I'm going to do this once a week. It would have been really easy for me to hop on a flight to Michigan and say, you know what, we'll start up again next week, Jen. But it's a consistency. And there's, 4 things to success. There's success. Where am I?
Okay, let's start again.
Okay, this is where I usually say, Jen, we need to edit that part out, but apparently we're just going to go right through it. But there's keys to success. One of them is communication. One is consistency, desire, and keeping the desire. The consistency is a big portion because it's easy. Both of us could have easily said this is going to be a hard one to do because, one, we're not in studio. One, we don't have the equipment. One, we're just on phones and laptops. But consistency is what it's about. Now, people watch it or not watch it, but I know myself, if I compromise my principles just one time, it's going to make it easier and easier the next time. You don't go to the gym that one morning, it makes it easier and easier on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Then it's next week and next month. So don't compromise your principles. Dates drive destiny. And that's this one's about. Hey, remember to subscribe. And always looking for great guests on the WTF. So send me a message if you want to be a guest. You can email me at dan@manginelligroup.com, dan@manginelli group, group.com, or go to Instagram at djman3, and you can message me there, or just open your window real wide and yell real loud that you want to be a guest. That might work, Or Jen will hear you.
The bat sign.
What do you think, Jen? Quick one today?
Yeah, I loved it. Dates.
See?
Drive.
Look at that.
Desire.
You're no longer just a producer. You're a co-host now.
I know. I'm a little bit nervous to be on camera, but it's okay.
You might be behind the camera.
Should I sing the tune?
My job is to push you outside your comfort zone.
Definitely. You're doing a great job.
Wow, perfect. And you're doing a great job. All right. Till next week, my WTFers, stay gold and have fun.
Out of my way, blue wishes far from over.